Okay, so today I'm going to tell you guys some of the stories of mine from climbing. So, I first started climbing on my 12th birthday, which was almost 3 years ago. So, I've been climbing for a little while, but not that long. But before I tell you that story, I should tell you a little bit about the different forms of climbing and other important details about climbing. There are two main categories in climbing, with ropes or without ropes. With ropes, you need a person on the other end of the rope. They're called a belayer, and they hold the rope to prevent you from falling. So climbing with ropes, you can do trad climbing, which is when you put stuff in the wall to make anchor points. There's sport climbing, where you clip into carabiners to make anchor points. And last and least is top roping, where you have an anchor point above you at all times. For no ropes, you have bouldering, where you have a crash pad and people spotting you. There's free soloing, which is where you just climb without safety equipment. That's pretty dangerous. I don't usually do that. And then there's deep water soloing, where you climb above water. So, on to my stories. The first time I went climbing was at my local rock gym with my dad on my 12th birthday. So, we get there, and before you can climb, you have to fill out like a 20-page safety waiver. After you do that, you have to go through an orientation where they say stuff like don't climb under people and don't jump off the boulder wall head first. After that, they give you a harness and attach you to a top rope system without a belayer. You will usually just climb up the wall, ignoring the colored routes, and just have no idea what you're doing. I was the exact same. But eventually, my dad said, try to follow the colored routes. So I did this, and that was the moment I got hooked on climbing. After this, I went to the gym often, eventually got a membership, and then joined the team. After I joined the team, I started going to competitions. For my first competition, I didn't have my own harness, but it was top roping competition, so I was like, oh no, what do I do? So I borrowed one of my coach's harnesses. It really wasn't that difficult. So the way these competitions work is by you going up to a climb with a certain point value, and if you finish it, you write down how many tries it took you, and then you go and you can do another climb. You do this for about 2 or 3 hours, and then you turn in your scorecard and find out your place. I usually did not do very good in these competitions because I was pretty new to them. So those are my climbing stories, and thank you guys for watching. I recommend that you try out climbing. It is a pretty fun sport, but it's not really for everyone. And thank you again for watching.